Okay, I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the end of summer. And I thought I'd I'll try to do a couple videos in the next couple of days, get back on track. And boy, this is going to be my first YouTube clickbait video. Don't buy these fish. Why? Are they aliens? No. Are they sick? No. Are they toxic? No. They are probably about 8 or 9 months old. They're really nice red Moscows. They have a fantastic tail. It's like a, I think the IFGA did away with their wide tail class, but that would kind of make it, might even be too wide for that. It would, it's probably called something else over in Asia since they developed the fish. I really don't remember or know. But they're fantastic looking fish. They have basically two colors, red and black. Haven't been able to weed out the black yet. I did select a couple of females that have less black in them, but sadly they all pretty much end up with black at some point somewhere. Usually the dorsal and the base of the tail. So that's kind of the spoiler on the clickbait thing, if it is clickbait, because I'm going to call the video, "Don't buy these fish." I should probably call it something else, but hey, what the heck. So, I got a couple of tanks of these breeders set up. The females look excellent. They'll be dropping fry fairly soon. I think there might be some fry up in the top of the water sprite. This is the broadleaf water sprite. And yeah, I did want to mention somebody from Australia, a really nice guy, sent me an email, and I started to read it. It was a fantastic email, and my computer crashed, and by the time it came back up, I lost the email. So I don't know who he is, and I couldn't respond. So if you're out there watching the video, please write again. And if you're anybody out there and you want to send an email, go ahead. I don't mind. I usually answer. Although sometimes I lose them to spam. But anyhow, these are, like I said, red Moscows. And I do like them. And they're just something I'm going to sell. You can't do anything else with these. You can't enter them in shows, although I guess local shows would take them. I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how that works. I've only shown in the IFGA. So, like I said, the females look good. Trying to hold this steady. It's not happening. There we go. I think we got them. I think you get a pretty good look at them. This tank is coming down, as is this tank. And this is another tank of the red Moscows. I have one in here, one male that has no, little to no red, but he has a crappy, real thin tail. So this was the better group of breeders I selected. That one has no black, except I think a spot at the base of the dorsal. But the tail is too thin. And by thin, I mean there's like no color. It's like translucent, I guess, or something like that. One of those words, transparent, translucent, they confuse me. But that male's really nice as he ducks behind the plants. That's a really sharp looking male. Where the hell did he go? What the heck? Jeez. I may actually cross this one into the Roebuck Reds, if I can get him on here. Because there's no black in that. I love that tail, and I love the almost full coverage of color, or colorage of cover, whichever I was trying to say. Alright, it's getting hard to keep them on here. Maybe I can trick them with the trick with the old finger movement. I don't think it's working. They're too smart. They're not falling for it. Look at that dorsal on the female. But anyhow, to get back to the clickbait title, you really don't want to buy fish that are this old. Now I'm using them as breeders because I had to wait for them to develop more. so I could select the best looking ones. And I'll probably take 2 or 3 drops of fry from them and then move on to their fry. So, but once again, back to why I said you shouldn't really buy them. A lot of the Asian strains and the American strains, they develop their full color and finish, yeah, kind of late, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. You don't want that as something you buy, because they're probably not going to survive shipping. If they do, they'll probably just be so beat up internally that if you're lucky enough for them to live in your water, and yes, I'm from Philadelphia, so I say water instead of water. And so if you get any fry out of them, they may be junk. But hopefully, you know, if you bought older fish, you do get fry and you can work with them. So, and by junk, I mean you might see things like a bent spine, bad coloration, and just overall being a runt. Now these obviously don't have that because I selected them and grew them out for like 7-8 months now. So, what do you call a really tiny mom? A mini mom. A mini mom. God, that's awful. That joke is so bad you should just slap the person next to you. Oh, God, that's awful. Oh, maybe slap them twice. Alright. Alright, and once again, these are the broadleaf or regular water sprite. This is the thin leaf water sprite. This is a tank of pandas. Which some of these are going to be for sale. Now that I can finally ship again. They're in here somewhere. They're black pandas. Here they are at the top. And it's been too hot to ship. So I just haven't even bothered. And I'll wrap up the video with it's a little bit of a disappointment. Now, this is a cross I made of all red albino male to a black Moscow female, and that's the female. She's kind of had it, so I'm going to be taking her out. All of these fish in here are the offspring, the first group of their fry. I don't like it. It's not what I was after. But the thing is with the crosses, with the first drop, I usually find that they're just really kind of crap. I apologize, this isn't focusing. But there you can see, it's very close to what I got when I crossed the full red with a pingu. Try to keep this knucklehead on here. But I have to wait for them to color up, you know, because that's not happening yet. I really should get some better finish on these by the time they grow out. But so far it does not look good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next drop. Still trying to get these on here. This is the most promising one, but it almost looks like an Endler. Just really not what I was after. But the females look fantastic. They have like a variegated pattern in their tail, which is pretty odd because I started with full red albino, which had no spots or anything, and black Moscow, which had no spots or anything. So it's a little bit weird. And like I said, I'll keep these and I'll update this again. Hopefully when we see something better, or when I see something better. There is no we, it's all me. There's no mystery here. This tank's not really dirty, it's just all the crap in the tank kind of got into motion when I did a water change earlier. Alright, I thought I could get a male to stay on here, but it's not happening. There we go, this guy might cooperate. See if we can get focus there. Not great. Really just not great. Sometimes the crosses are duds, sometimes they're okay. Alright, and I'll show one other thing while I'm here to kind of point out why you don't want to buy older fish, even though they look good. That's a really nice, it's a blue Moscow. It's a cross I made of the blue Delta to the navy blue Moscows. And it's a really nice pair of fish. There's another female in there somewhere. But once again, it's about 7 months old, possibly 8 months old. I have to check my notes. So it's a nice fish, but you know, it's really just not going to handle shipping well, is what I was after with my whole point. But very happy with this. Good result from a cross, and this was the first shot of it, which is even better. So pretty cool. All right, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, or you can send me an email. I'm going to try to get back to doing videos about every 5th day, but I'll probably have one up sooner, because I have a couple other things lined up that I'm working on. And I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you hanging with me and all the kind comments. Really appreciate that. Very nice. And I'll see you in the next one.